Hello viewers and welcome once again. Fang here bringing you another video from White Wolf Gaming. Today we have some World of Tanks gameplay. This is one of my favorites. I just tend to play this game quite a bit. It is a free-to-play tank MMO game. For those of you who are unfamiliar with it, it's pretty good. Not pay to win. So I highly recommend you go and check it out. Today we have a replay from one of my clanmates, Duke Wolf. He is in a SU-85, Tier 5 Russian tank destroyer, and he commences with some major seal clubbing ponage. So let's get started.
Let's get this show on the road.
The key with tank destroyers is you want to engage at range. They don't have turrets. They tend to have fairly good guns though, but at low tiers they don't really have a whole lot of armor most of the time. There are a few exceptions to the rule, as always. Little tidbit there. He broke those crates down at the cap, which is a really good thing to do, considering if you leave those up, it will give the enemy some cover. So you won't be able to reset cap as easily. I know I've used those quite a bit in my gameplay attempts. It's always a nice practice to get into, to take care of those at the beginning of the match. Now the position he's taking up is a rather interesting one. He's coming down here next to this water tower, where he's got bushes on one main side and then kind of house cover on the other side, and it's relatively in the middle of the map with wide open firing arcs on both sides, and in this game he makes very good advantage of it. One shot gets a miss. It's another thing about the Russian guns. Small downside of it. Oh, taking some fire. Backing off. Playing very smart. Getting some support from teammates. Threads the needle through the bridge, gets the first kill. Russian guns tend to not really be extremely accurate, so that was a pretty good shot there. The offset is, of course, they do a whole lot of damage when they hit. With this one, though, the accuracy doesn't matter as much because, as you can see, he can fire very quickly. So missing a few shots here and there really doesn't make much of a difference with how fast you can just spew the shells out on this thing. There's kill number 2. For those of you who may be curious what mods I'm using, I have a couple of them installed. For the reticle, I'm using Jimbo's. If you're familiar with it, it's very nice. And for the XVM config, I'm using Aslane's contour mod. It's giving you all these pretty colors and the little angel wings of death whenever tanks die. That was something the developers did for a April Fool's joke, and Aslane's thought it was nice and decided to keep it in. I don't mind it so much. So that is not a part of the stock game. You have to find those and download them yourself. Miss on the ram. That was a good hit. And there's the kill. I also have the damage panel up at the top as a part of XVM, if you have any idea what that is. Should, if you're familiar with the game at all, but it's a stat mod. Shows your stats, other players' stats. I like the damage panel and the map add-ons the most, however. So, as typical, most of their team went to the city. He did a good job of holding off the north field push, though. You tend to get a few tanks that go out that way, and if you don't send anyone to deal with them, they can be quite a pain later on in the game. So Duke here has done a very nice job of splitting his attention up between both fronts, and it's definitely paying off for him. He's at 5 kills so far, 1,400 damage in a tier 5. There are some games where you won't get that in tier 8 tanks, so he's doing very well.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Kill number 6, and soon to be 7 it looks like. Yep, there you go, 7 kills. That's quite a feat. He's already got one awarded medal, a Top Gun, for getting 6 kills. And there's still 4 enemy tanks left, so he's got potential to really clean up this match. Trying to give some friendly direction to the allied players.
Enemy armor is damaged.
He is showing off some very good situational awareness here, constantly moving back between targets, between sides of the map, constantly looking around,
Critical hit.
being aware of his surroundings. That's really how you have to play this game.
Enemy armor
Blind
is
shot for kill
destroyed.
number 8. Just got awarded another medal for that, Radley Walters medal. Now he's sitting here looking around. He saw the T-34 heading down this way. The other one's probably going to be sticking with him. Now we play the waiting game. He's actually running a bit low on ammo with all the shots he's fired. He's got 4 regular rounds left, 5 APCR premium rounds left, and 3 HE rounds left. He's got more than enough to deal with the 2 tanks, though, that are left. Blind shot for shits and giggles, why not? More of that situational awareness going on, maneuvering around, looking around, trying to see what he can see. Trying to stick to the bushes, keep himself hidden. Moving up, trying to get some sight angles on someone. Now, we have the T-34 popping up behind them. What they ended up doing was they went down the A line and then down the 1 line on the very edge of the map. And the reason he did not catch them was because of the elevation. They were much higher than he was. There's ridges in between him and where they went. So that's how they were able to sneak back behind into our cap. Now, that really doesn't matter though, because this TD is fast enough to get back and defend. And that is a rule when playing this game that one should always abide by. Prioritize defense over capping the enemy base. And I don't mean like camping and sitting back and defending your own cap. But if you're in a situation where you can either go and help cap the enemy base, or you go back and reset your base, you always want to prioritize defending your own cap in a situation like this. Especially in this case, considering he's the only one that would be fast enough to come back and reset the cap. Now these T-34s made a vital mistake right here. He very well could have lost this. But because it's 2-on-1 and he doesn't have a turret, they do. And they are faster than he is. What they should have done was try to move around and flank him and tried to get on his side where he can't kill them. But instead, they play cautious, sit back, try and hide, and as you can see, he ends up killing them all. And winning the game, ending with 10 kills and 2,100 damage. That is just... that's a good outing. That is a good day right there for tanking. So, bravo to Duke Wolf for your excellent gameplay in the SU-85. And I think we'll end it here, folks. So, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, favorite, all the fun stuff. And this is Fang signing out, and I will see you next time.